The next thing we want to add is the I love CAD text on top of our phone stand. So if we just take a quick look at the drawing, we can see the letters are 3.5 millimeters tall in this direction, and then they are embossed, so they're sticking out 1 millimeters. There actually are no dimensions showing exactly where this text is located, but it's pretty much centered on the face. So if we center it on the face, we will be just fine for this exercise. So let's see how we can add text. So the way we add text is that we add it in a sketch. So let's just start a 2D sketch again, and then click on this top face where we want the text. If we look in the create box here up in the ribbon, we can see there is a text tool. So let's just click on that. And if we hover over it again, you get a dialog box that tells you, or a box that tells you what this does. So we want text, and we want the text to be centered approximately, well, center start approximately there. When we click text, this dialog box pops up, and I will enter my text here. So I love CAD exclamation mark. So on default, the text is 3.05 millimeter tall, but I want it to be 3.5. If I just go in here and change, you can see that the text size actually hasn't changed. So in order to change the text height, you have to highlight the text and then change the text size. I also want a bit of a bolder font, so I will make it bold, and perhaps choose something else than Tahoma. This will be completely your choice. You can click and choose any text type you want, and if you want a different message, feel free to do so as well. I think I want an Arial black. It's a pretty fat text, and text height is set, and I will just say okay, and there is my text. But if you were to orbit this, you will see it isn't embossed yet. So this is just a sketch including text. It is not embossed, so extruded text. So if you aren't happy with the location of your text, first you need to press escape to get out of the text command. So press escape on your keyboard, and you can see that text box is not highlighted anymore. And then you can move your text to any place you want. You can also use the rotate command if you want to rotate it to a different angle. And if your text would happen to be on, on two lines like that, that means that your box where your text is too small, and you will have to grab the side, make it bigger so it fits on one line like that. It is a bit complicated to try to dimension and constrain text, so we will not try to do that in this exercise. Just center it approximately in the center of this face, like that, and then just finish the sketch. So now the text is just a sketch and not extruded. So let's extrude it. Just like we extrude any sketch, we can extrude text. So click the extrude button, and then we will choose the text. So you can see if you hover over it, it will be highlighted, and then it will extrude very far if you just do the default setting. The default setting, if you're already done an extrude, it just remembers your last extrusion distance, which was 30. In our case, we want it to be 1 to make the text nice and low like that. If you were to want your text to be engraved, you will just choose cut instead, and you will go inwards, and your text would be engraved. But in our case, we want it to be embossed, so we're going join, and we're going outwards. Make sure your arrow is pointing outwards, or it won't work. We all set distance 1 millimeter outwards, and click OK, and there is your text. And if you want to do your name instead, feel free to do that. Play around with whatever you want. The way to learn CAD is to try different things. So feel free to try whatever you want while you're doing these parts. So let's just save it and then let's continue to the next video.